And now let's bring the fingertips down to the floor. So we'll go ahead and practice just a little inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, just straight arms all the way, just touching the floor with your fingertips. So inhale, palms come up, reach up, maybe look at those hands as you press them together. And exhale, release your hands down, shoulders are softening. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, pressing the hands together. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Nice job. 1 more time. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Good. Exhale, release your hands down. Perfect. All right, so we're going to take the arms just a little bit up, and we'll do a little work for the arms. So we're working through the biceps, the triceps, and you're really reaching out through the fingertips, and just take a small circle forward. Keep the shoulder blades down, and you want to breathe. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale out. And now you're going to reverse small circles. I know this doesn't look like much, but you start to feel it. So take a deep breath in. And now exhale it all out. Now let's go back and circle forward. So a little bit bigger circle. So inhale and exhale down. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 1 more time, inhale up, exhale down. Now reverse, inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Good, inhale up, exhale back. 1 more time, inhale up, and exhale back. Perfect. All right, so let's take the hands onto your knees. Let's switch ankles. And we'll come into a little spinal twist. So again, grounding the sit bones, fingertips to the floor, stay tall in your posture. Inhale, circle the arms up. As you exhale, just take a small rotation of the spine coming into your twist. Take your gaze behind you. And take about 3 more breaths. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently rotate. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale and twist. And just 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, just a little rotation. And we'll take 1 more breath. And as you exhale out, we're going to unwind. Bring your hands back to your knees. Relax your shoulders. Good. Fingertips to the floor. Inhale, circle the arms up. Good. Slowly rotate, twisting through the torso. The head and neck comes last. You're going to take your gaze behind you. Now fingertips to the floor behind my sacrum. I'm going to inhale, lengthen up through my spine. Exhale, small rotation. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle rotation. And 1 more time. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, gently twist. Now take 1 more full breath. And as you exhale out, we slowly unwind, bringing your hands back to your knees. Good job. So we're going to do a little bit of a back bend. So I'm going to go sideways and you can stay facing, but we'll take the legs out straight and just bring the fingertips back behind you. So draw the shoulder blades together, pull the belly in, and just take a small lift of the chest. So this should feel really good. We want to broaden through the chest, broaden through the collarbone, and then lift that sternum up. Just stay here for 3 deep breaths. Very good. 1 more full breath. And now we'll go ahead and walk the hands back up to the hips. And I'd like you to slide your feet onto the mat and keeping your feet and your knees and your hips in alignment. Let's go ahead and hold onto the shin And we're gonna sit up very tall. We're gonna inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna pull the belly in and round through the spine. And now inhale, ground your feet, lift your chest. So it's like a little cat-cow. So we're gonna round the back, pull the belly in, rounding. Now inhale, come up onto the top of the sit bones, lift your chest. A couple more times. Exhale, tucking in, cat stretch. And now inhale, lift your heart into our cow. Now let's go ahead and take the arms into a little sleepwalk position. You're going to inhale here, softening your shoulders. As you exhale, you start to tuck in and roll down just a little bit. Pause right here, keep the shoulders soft. Inhale, curl all the way up and reach out through those fingertips. So sleepwalk arms, take an inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, tuck the chin in, tailbone is tucked under, rounding and hold. Now you can hold onto the back of the hamstrings if you wish, but pull the belly in, inhale, roll up, sitting up very tall. Good, couple more times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, navel to spine, shoulders soft, rolling down a little bit onto the sacrum. Take an inhale. As you exhale, roll all the way up and sit tall. Now this one, we'll go ahead and roll all the way back. So take a deep breath here. As you exhale, we're gonna go halfway down. So halfway down and hold. Hold, hold, hold here. Belly is engaged. And go ahead and now grab the back of your legs and let's roll all the way onto our back. Very good. So we're gonna just get the low back connected to the floor. So tuck the navel in and just release the low back down. And hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. So full wind pose. And close your eyes for a moment. Just relax the low back. Feel the mid back connecting now. And take that little stretch. Nice job. So we'll move on to a little more core work. We're going to come into what we call leg arcs or toe taps. So you're going to lift your hips and slide your hands underneath your back. Now that's not necessary. It's just a way to kind of support the sacrum a little bit. So take one knee at a time into that tabletop position. We'll start by pointing our toes, and we want the knees just a little bit over the hips. And so you want to keep that 90-degree angle. You're going to tap the toe down. You're only moving from the hip joint, and then you're coming back up. So we tap the opposite foot down, and then come back up. So we're going to tap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring both knees up. Let's flex your feet. Now it'll be more of a heel tap. So let's try the heel. Let's tap that down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Bring both feet down. Let's lift your hips up. Slide the hands away. Bring your arms into a T. And now you're going to take one knee at a time, back up into that table position. And we'll keep the knees, your inner thighs together. I'd like a little cervical nod. And then get the mid back to settle into the floor. Now palms are down. You're going to drop both knees to the right. Your head goes to the left. And then we pull the belly in as we come back to center, and the knees to the opposite direction. And now come back. Good, knees to the other side. And now come back. And now drop the knees, other side. Good. And then just kind of go at your own pace. Go side to side, rolling from the mid back. and rolling to the side of your hip, back to center, and then rolling to the opposite hip. And this is all very controlled. And I would like to add on what we call an extension. So what we're going to do is we'll do 3 knee drops, and then we're going to pause on the third one, and then you're going to extend the legs out. So I know our legs aren't completely warmed up yet, but extend out just enough that you feel a little bit of a stretch. Okay, so you're going to drop your knees to one side. So here's 3, back to center. Here's 2, pull to center. Now you're going to hold this side, send the legs out, bend the knees, and come back in. Good. Drop the knees to the side. Here's 3, back to center. Here's 2, back to center. Now you're going to hold to the other side. Keep the belly strong. Extend the legs out, bend the knees, come back together. Good job. Drop the knees, head to the opposite direction, back to center. To the other side, come back to center. Now you drop just a little bit. You're holding onto the side. Pull the belly in as you extend the legs out, bend the knees, come back to center. One more time. Drop the knees to one side. Good, back to center. To the opposite side, come back to center. Let's hold right here, extend the legs, and come back to center. And now we'll do our actually we'll do the crisscross. So let's take the knees over the hips, shin parallel to the floor, interlock fingers behind the head. So supporting the back of the neck, elbows are wide. You're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to scoop and lift, elbows out wide, and then right elbow to left knee, and then we're going to switch. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful job. Let's come into yoga. So we'll do bound angle pose. Bring the bottom of your feet together and rest your hands on your belly. So when we drop the knees wide like this, it really takes the sacrum and it widens out that posterior pelvis. So we get this really nice stretch in the low back. We're stretching through the inner thighs and the pelvis. I want you to, again, tuck the chin in so the back of the neck is long. And when you rest your hands onto the belly, it's just a nice way to connect back into the body and back into your breath. Just take 3 full breaths. And when you're done with that last exhalation, you're going to take your hands on the outside of your thighs and draw your knees together. Good job. So we're going to go ahead and let's roll over to our side. And you're going to use your hand to push up. We'll come into a little bit of our kneeling postures. So let's first start out with a yoga pose. And give our back a little more love. So we're going to take the blanket to the mat, and your big toes are touching, knees are as wide as your mat, and we're going to walk those hands out and just come into a little child's pose. So forehead comes down. And just taking another full breath. We're going to slowly come up into our tabletop position. So spread the fingers really wide, and from the thumbs pressing down into the thumb index finger and all the way out to the pinky. I'm going to have you flex your feet today. That just stabilizes the knees a little bit. We're going to take an inhale here in our tabletop. As you exhale, we're going to round the back and tuck the tailbone down, chin towards the sternum. And then elbows soften as you roll through the spine. Lift your tail and your heart. Look a little forward. So exhale, push the floor away, round the back. Tailbone is down. Inhale, articulate through that spine. Take your time lifting the sternum, lifting your tail. And exhale, start to roll. Open up those shoulder blades. Push the floor away. And just one more time. Inhale. Slowly roll through, lifting the chest, lifting the tail. Good. Come back into that neutral spine. And we'll come into a little trunk stabilization. You're going to send your right leg out behind you. And let's just kind of push back. Roll onto the toes a little bit and push back into the heel. And we can come a little bit forward and a little bit back. And just a little forward, roll through the toes, push back. And just 2 more times. So roll a little bit forward and push back. Then draw that knee and let's get the opposite leg. So foot goes back, press back in, really keep the legs straight. Engage into the quadricep. And then you're going to come a little bit forward and roll back and press into the heel. Good. Come forward and roll back. Couple more times. Come forward and roll back. And last time, come a little bit forward and roll back. Good. Good job. Now we'll draw that knee in, come back into our table position. Now we'll start that trunk stabilization. So you're going to send your right leg out and lift the right leg. Try to keep both hip points parallel to the floor and reach the opposite arm and hold. Now really notice how the abdominals, really contract and engage here to balance. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let's release your hand and knee down to the mat. Good. So we'll go to the other side. So send the opposite leg out. Spread those fingers, pull the belly in and lift the leg up. Good. Reach the opposite arm and hold. So have that arm right next to your ear. Take another full breath. And now let's go ahead and release. So we're going to go side to side. So starting with right leg, left arm, reaching, and then come back to center. And then opposite arm and leg. Good. Reaching. So here we go. Extend from that core, opposite arm and leg, reach. Good, just 4 more. Right leg, left arm, reach. And now release. Good, opposite arm and leg, reach. Good, last 2. Reach. Inhale and release. And last one, reach. And now inhale and release. Good work. Now this time we're going to go ahead and drop back again. But let's do a little bit of a shoulder stretch. So I'm going to have you fold the forearms. So it's like child's pose. Your forehead comes down, but you walk the shoulder and the arm out. So I'm keeping my elbow lifting. I'm getting a little more stretch into the shoulder. Still stretching through the spine and the sacrum. And giving our wrist a little break. And one more full breath. Now you're going to switch. You're going to fold the opposite forearm. Rest your forehead on the forearm and walk those fingertips out. And then rest your hips into your heels. Now we're going to slowly come up. And we're going to lay on our side. And we'll do a little bit of the side leg series, so you can get rid of your blanket. You're going to stretch the arm across your mat and rest your head to the top arm. Let's make sure we stack our hips. And we can take both legs a little bit forward. Knees are stacking and hips are stacking. So we'll rest the hand to the floor. You're going to take the top leg out, and we'll do some small leg raises. So you're going to point and lift, and now flex and lower. Good, point and lift. and flex and lower. Good, point and lift, flex and lower. Good, point and lift, flex and lower. Good, 3 more, point and lift, flex and lower, point and lift, flex and lower, and one more time, point and lift, good, flex and lower. Now we're gonna do some little pulses. So we're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1, and release. Here's 7, 2, 3, and release. Good, 6, 2, 3, and release. Here's 5, 2, 3, and release. Good, 4, 2, 3, and release. Here's 3, 2, 3, and release. Good job. 2, 2, 3, and release. Last one. 3, 2, 3, and rest. Good. Now go ahead and point the toe. Bring the leg back up even to your hip, and we'll do a little bit of a circle. So you're going to circle the leg, circle it forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more circle. Then we're going to pause and reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now flex the foot. We're going to do 2 kicks forward and then our hip flexor stretch. So you're going to kick forward. Good. Stretch it back. Good. Kick forward and stretch back. Good job. Kick forward and now stretch back. 4 more. Kick forward. Stretch it back. Here's 3 and stretch it back. Good. 2 and back, and just 1 more and stretch it back. Perfect. Now we're going to take both legs out and feet stay together. We're going to lift both legs at the same time. Keep the abdominals pulled in. You're going to lift for 8. Good. 7. Here's 6. 5. Good. 4. 3. Good job. 2. And last one. Very nice. Bend your knees. Now we're going to push up and come into a little mermaid. So we zigzag the legs. And this is just a really great way to work the obliques, but it also is a nice side bend. So arms are out straight. You bend the elbow, bring it down, reach the arm up and over, and then you pop up to the center, grab that ankle and stretch. So inhale, center, exhale, in reach. Good, pop up to the center. Grab that ankle and stretch the other side. We'll do a few more. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Good, pop up. Grab that ankle and stretch. Good, inhale, center, exhale, reach. Good, pop up to center. Grab that ankle and stretch. Last one, inhale, center, exhale, reach. Pop up to the center. Grab that ankle and stretch. Good. Bring the hand down. Let's move the legs to the other side. So we'll start out. Either you can lay your head all the way down to the floor. And stretching that arm out. Good. You can keep the front leg knee bent and the top leg just straight out. So this is like a little platform. Keep your hips stacked, and then we're going to lift that leg up for 8. And it doesn't have to go high. Here's 7. Good. 6. Abs are on. 5. Here's 4. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Now we'll do little pulses. We'll bring the leg up. Small pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now point the toe. Let's circle forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more circle. You're going to pause and reverse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now flex the foot. You're going to do 2 kicks. So kick, kick forward and swing back. Good. Kick, kick forward and swing back. Kick, kick forward, swing back. We've got 5 more. Kick, kick forward, swing back. Here's 4. Good. 3 and back. Here's 2. And last one. Perfect. Swing it back and pause. Now we'll go ahead. I want you to, we're going to keep both legs together. So both legs straight, feet together. And let's point the toes, pull the belly in, lift the legs up for 8 and 7. Good. 6 and 5. Here's 4, 3. Good. 2. And last one. Nice job. Bend your knees. We're going to push up and come into our zigzag legs, which is for the mermaid. And ground both sit bones. You're going to bring your arms even to your shoulders. Take an inhale as you exhale, hand to the mat. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Pop up to the center. Grab the ankle and reach. Good. Inhale. Lift the chest. Exhale into your stretch. Pop up to the center. Grab that ankle and stretch. Good job. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach through those fingertips. Pull the belly in when you come up. Grab that ankle and open up the rib cage. Just a couple more times. Inhale, center. Exhale and reach. Good. Pop up to the center. Grab that ankle and stretch. And here's our last one. Inhale, center. Exhale and reach. Good. Pop up to the center. Grab that ankle and stretch. Nice work. Bring the hand down. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me for Pilates and yoga. You did an awesome job. Thank you so much. Namaste. You have